What's up, everybody? 'Tis the season for a story. 'Cause every time I go somewhere, something happens. So, of course, some amazing things happened this week. And I really thought it would just be crappy, Oh, I really thought most of this month was crappy. But then some amazing things happened. And, okay, so we go out to the store. Thought it was really weird. There was a ton of stuff on the shelves still, like everywhere. And there really wasn't even like it wasn't that packed. There wasn't that many people even out shopping. But so we hit up the stores and mostly we're like shopping for everything, right? All kinds of stuff. And everywhere I went out the first day, stuff rung up wrong. Okay, like it started at Meijer. I found a bunch of good stuff, like hair stuff, for like $2 a piece. From $10 to $2. I was like, alright, sweet deals, right? So I picked up some bottle of conditioner. And that was the one thing that rung up wrong. And I didn't even realize it till we were long gone, 4 blocks down the road. So we had to go and circle back and take that back, because it was not worth $10 to me. So then we go on and let's not forget what happened at Meijer. That was pretty cool. While we're walking out, I take my sweet time. I look at everything, make sure I see everything that they got out there. And then the person I'm with is always rushing me, right? So they're always rushing me, trying to get me to hurry up. And I'm always just looking. I like to look and make sure, right? So when we leave Meijer, there's nobody else around but some moving trucks. Moving trucks are parked out front, and they're all standing at one truck. Okay? So when we walk out, there's nobody else around. Nobody in front of us or behind us. And there's a $20 bill on the ground. Score! So I picked that up. And if I would have saw somebody like in front of us, I would have offered it to them if that was theirs, But there was nobody around. So I instantly was like, yes, score, free $20. And then I was like, well, what the heck? This is somebody's $20, And I guess if it was their last $20, they wouldn't have been so easily to lose it, So we take this free $20, and the next step is she wants something to eat. So we go to McDonald's, okay? We pull into McDonald's, and of course, it's a free $20, so who cares, right? We go get something to eat, and they got the McRib, okay? And we ain't never tried the McRib, so I was curious about it. So we get a McRib, and we make it a meal so we can get the fries and shit. And we get the sandwich cut in half, okay? So after McDonald's, we have to go stop at a gas station because she wanted something else to drink that wasn't at McDonald's, okay? So I break out this McRib to try it, let's see what it do. Because it's just like fake meat with some sauce on it, it can't be that amazing. On some bread with some onions and pickle. Well, it was not that amazing. It was just, like I said, it was like Save-A-Lot style fake meat, like kind of like Salisbury steak, but like I don't even know. It wasn't even that great, and people freak out about the McRib, and I'm like, what's the point of this thing? It's not even that amazing. Like the sauce is all right, but it was super messy. Okay, so I only tried my half of my half, and put it back down because there was sauce all over my face and my hands. Okay, so I instantly go in the bag, go to grab a napkin, and I put it instantly to my face to get the sauce off my face. And I swear to God, I almost gagged. Like, I almost freaked out. Okay, I've never in my life grabbed a napkin that smelled like that, y'all. I swear I freaked out. Internally, I freaked out. I tried really hard to not freak out on the outside. But this napkin smelled like a moldy, dusty basement. Like, I was so grossed out. And, like, dude, I had sauce all over me. What am I supposed to do? Ah! So I freak out, and I'm like, you better smell these napkins, because what is wrong with these napkins right now? Right? So she smells them, and they reek. And I'm like, what the heck is this? So we just spent money on food to get a moldy, musty napkin. Like, it smells like a basement that no one's been in for 20 years. It was gross. I've never in my life went and got fast food with some musty napkins, y'all. And I tried so hard to not freak out, but like, how would you feel? How would you really feel if you pulled out a musty ass napkin and put it directly on your mouth and nose? Like, all you can smell is that. It was horrid. And I couldn't let it go. I could not let it go. The fact that I just spent money on all this food. First time I've ever tried a McRib and I get a moldy, musty napkin, y'all. Ugh. So I call the place. Okay. Call the place. And she's like, oh, what are you doing? Well, I'm calling the place and I'm complaining because they need to do something about this. So I call this dude. And it sounds like a manager answering the phone. And I said, well, I just came through the drive-thru and pulled your napkin out the bag and almost died because it smells like a moldy, musty, dirty basement. This guy's response, he says, well, ma'am, I can assure you we don't store our napkins in a moldy, dusty basement. And I said, well, I can assure you there's something wrong with your napkins, so you need to jump on that shit and figure out what it is. You know, because, like, I couldn't believe that he's just going to, like, all nonchalant, I can assure you we don't store them in a moldy, dusty basement. Well, you better find out what's wrong with these napkins then, because I didn't just come through and get food and get delivered a damn musty napkin. Like, the whole stack, too. It wasn't just, like, the top napkin. The whole stack of napkins was fucking tainted, y'all. Oh, and I freaked out on the phone because he's acting like it's no big deal. Well, no, this is a huge deal, and it's a health hazard, and I'm pissed. I think you'd be lucky to ever see my ass over there again. You know, I was pissed. So, little update to the McDonald's story. The next day we had to go out somewhere, and I tested it again. We went there, and I just was going to get a McChicken and test to see if the napkins smelled funny. And the next day, they changed the napkins, and they were fine. So I don't know what the hell happened the day I went, but it was horrid. I even still have the stack of napkins in a bag in the car. It was traumatizing, man. Horrible. So I would not suggest a McRib because it wasn't even that great. Overpriced, fake meat, and it's messy as hell. But yeah, so now every time I grab a napkin, I'm going to think about this musty ass napkin from McDonald's. But anyway, moving on. So we go to the next store, and the same thing happens again, where something is supposed to be $2 and it rings up for like $7 or $8. So of course I noticed that right when I bought it. Like, I got to the car and looked at my receipt. It went right back in and got it back. But that happened all day, where, you know, stuff kept ringing up wrong. I went to the dollar store next, and I'm telling you, every time you go to the dollar store during the holiday season, they ring up things twice because they're not even paying attention. Like, they're ringing up so many things and so many people constantly, they don't pay attention. This lady, she was ringing stuff up and setting it right in front of the thing you ring it up on. So, okay, she rings it up and holds it in her left hand, and then she swings it back through to put it in the bag and double rang it. And I said, excuse me, ma'am, you just double rang that item. She looked at me like I was crazy. And I said, yes, that item in your hand just rang up twice, and I'd like you to fix it. Like, that's how I had to say it to her. She looked so stoned. Like, she didn't care. She was just trying to get everything into one bag. It was so weird, bro. Like, she held up the line for like 7 people because she was trying to perfectly pack everything in one bag. She double bagged it, and it was so awkward. She got almost $40 worth of shit in one bag. and only a couple things were in the second bag. It was so weird. Never seen someone be so tedious and slow. And she still tried double ringing up my items, and I caught it right while she did it. But the last couple years, I didn't notice it. You know, I just let it fly because it was $1 or $2. Who cares? And this year, I actually heard it and caught it right in front of my face because I was paying attention. And I made her fix that shit. But yeah, so it was just one thing after another of weird stuff going on. But other than that weird stuff, it was a good time. I did find lots of good stuff. They had all kinds of weird stuff out this year. And the free $20 was still free $20. Technically, I was up $10 because I wasted 10 on food. But yeah, so the next day we go out. And yeah, we tested out McDonald's and that was fine. But I was still so ready to record and go off on these people if the napkins were bad again. If I would have went in 2 days in a row with bad napkins, y'all were going to get the video. Because I even told them, all you guys got to do is record and let this damn door open. And don't drive off till I'm done. But no, the napkins are fine. So, then we went on and it was a pretty decent time. I know something else happened though. Like, I found some really cute blankets the first day and said, no, I don't want those. Went back the next day and they were switched out with a different kind that was ugly. So I ended up getting different ones. That's about it though. It was way more exciting the day of. I was all hyped up that day. Long week for sure. Hope everybody's having a great day and an amazing week and a happy holiday for sure. Tis the season for crazy motherfuckers. Hope everybody stays safe, drive safe, and don't forget to wear your mask. That shit's so crazy to me still. But, you know, it's the 22nd. Christmas is right around the corner, y'all. Hope y'all are ready. I'm ready. I wrapped everything, and that's why you haven't seen me much around this week, because I've been doing the most. Shopping and wrapping and ready. So, I'll see y'all in the next one. I might be live one of these days. Maybe tonight. See you later.